File 25-7075 FH. Council, you want to state your appearances, please?
Melissa Goodrich, Blaine County Prosecutor.
Rustin Schisler on behalf of Pamela Garza.
All right, good afternoon, sir. Have you had a chance to review the report and recommendations with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
The advisory guidelines are scored at 0 to 3. Do you have any scoring challenges or additions or corrections to the report?
We do not.
Ms. Goodrich, to the people.
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're also up for a bond violation sentencing, for which my intention is to enter a contempt judgment with 70 days jail credit for 70 days served. Is there anything further you want to say about the contempt?
I do not, Your Honor.
Ms. Goodrich?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll enter that judgment of contempt. And Mr. Schisler, go ahead with anything you want to say on behalf of your.
Thank you, Your Honor. As I indicated, we reviewed the pre-sentence report. We think it's fair and accurate. She's encouraged by the opportunity to complete, the delay program that's been offered to her. And I know she's had some hiccups, but I think she'll be successful going forward. And we would just ask the court to follow the recommendation.
All right. Ms. Garza, you don't have to tell me anything today, but you're welcome to. Is there anything you want to tell me or no?
I made a bad decision. I regret it. And I just want to get past it. And I'm thankful that nothing serious happened to anybody or anything. And I apologize. And I'm disappointed in myself. I disappointed my family. And I just want to get over this and move on.
Okay. All right, Ms. Goodrich, any recommendations from the people?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Thank you. The defendant is 61 years old with no prior criminal history. She's employed with a high school diploma. We would ask the court to follow the 7411 plea agreement and order the PSI recommended 18 months probation to address the substance abuse issues here.
All right, thank you. Ms. Garza, if you please stand for the court sentence. Ms. Garza, you have no prior record and you seem remorseful for your conduct here, which is I'm sentencing you for possession of cocaine. It was connected to a drunk driving offense that's being handled down in the district court after remand here so that we can do the 7411. I guess what you ought to know is, there's, you seem remorseful for that, and that's a good thing. But then to get past it, as you said, it'll require you to, cooperate with probation and any substance abuse assessment and find out, what's going on in your life with drugs and alcohol. And if there's a way to, get you on a better path so that you don't start accumulating a criminal record in your 60s, that's a bad plan. So I'm hopeful that you'll do well. I know that you didn't do super well on your bond, so that does worry me a little bit, but we're going to let you out today and get you started on probation, give you the 7411 and give you a chance to get things turned around. Okay. But I hope you understand by what I did previously that the possession here, in my mind, is a serious possession because you were driving. And so if you were to violate probation, we're going to be dealing with that pretty quickly and you'll find yourself locked up pretty quickly. Okay. So I want you to cooperate with probation and take it real seriously. If you do, then the charge will be dismissed, if you successfully complete the 7411 probation. So I am going to place you on probation for 18 months subject to under section 7411 of the Public Health Code. And that's subject to the terms and conditions listed on pages 2 and 3 of the pre-sentence report. I want to highlight some of those terms. There's outpatient or residential substance abuse treatment when referred by your field agent. You have to keep and maintain employment. There's a crime victims assessment of $130. Court costs of $350. Comply with DNA testing and pay a $60 fee, $68 in state cost, and there is a monthly supervision fee to the Department of Corrections. And as I said, all the other terms and conditions listed in that report fully apply as well. You're eligible for early discharge at the halfway point if you successfully completed the terms of probation. We're going to hand you a piece of paper explaining that. I know the agent put in the report that you have to do the full 18 to get the 7411. I don't think that's legally true. So I think you are entitled to petition for early discharge at halfway point. And if you're successful, you get the benefit of the 7411. We're going to hand you a piece of paper explaining that, as I said. Also, if you wanted to appeal, well, we're not entering a judgment of sentence, but if you want to appeal, you'd have to, so we don't do appeal rights on the 7411 because we're not entering a judgment of guilt. All right, do you want her to stick around to talk with anybody from probation today? Or no, she's gonna be released. Okay.
So if she's released, then she needs to report to the probation office within 24 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Is there a way to go today when I get done with the next court?
Yeah, I'm not sure, because I'm on the bench for a couple more hours. I'm not sure the timing of it, when you'll be released, whether the county building will still be open or not. So within your release, you need to contact the probation department within 24 hours okay, to get started on probation. Okay.
Well, I'll get a piece of paper with numbers and stuff, right? To call or where, or,
Yeah, make sure the jail gives you a phone number to, they can give them probation number.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to report
I know, but I did just,
in person.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to confirm in person.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So show up either this afternoon or more likely tomorrow morning. Okay. First thing in the morning then,
What time does it open?
8.
Okay. 6 o'clock.
All right, anything further from the people,
No, Your Honor, thank you.
from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Mr.
Appreciate it.
Schisler, welcome, and have a
Thank you.
good
That was great. Yeah, thank
Your
you.
Honor.
All right, so good afternoon. We are on the record in the 53rd Circuit Court, providing public access both in the courtroom and also online. And we'll first call some arraignments in People of the State of Michigan versus Noah Marishai. It's 5 file numbers, 25-7100, 7101, 7102, 7103, and 7104. Counsel, you want to state your appearances, beginning with the people?
Anthony Julie on behalf of people. Mark Dobiash on behalf of defendant Noah Marishai.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Dovia.
Good afternoon.
All right, so for purposes of arraignment, have you had a chance to review the charging documents with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Do you or he wish to have their allegations read in any of the files?
No, Your Honor.
And how does he wish to plead those charges?
Your Honor, at this time, we will tender a plea of not guilty to all charges.
All right, well, under pleas of not guilty on his behalf, in 7100, looks like a conspiracy to commit larceny, 20,000 or more, fleeing and eluding third, conspiracy to UTA, a reckless and a no ops. And 7101, under pleas of not guilty to conspiracy home invasion second, conspiracy larceny over 20, larceny over 1,000, conspiracy B&E, conspiracy larceny building, and a breaking and entering vehicle. In 7102, pleas of not guilty to 2 counts of financial transaction device felonies. 7103, home invasion second to B&E, accessory after the fact, conspiracy to larceny the building and a larceny in the building. 7104, conspiracy to UTA, conspiracy to larceny over 1,000, larceny over 1,000. All right, is a forensic center referral requested?
No, Your Honor. May I?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, in this matter, there are also associated charges in Emma County, and we are working on a global settlement, and we will probably have some type of resolution within the foreseeable future.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is don't put it on the trial docket quite yet.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see, we could put this then for. We could put this for a docket call. On February 10th, would that be too soon would that give you enough time to figure that out between the 2 counties? I could do that, or well, yeah, the only one I have after that is not until March 3.
My client's not going anywhere at this point in time.
March
We
3.
have done a projection of guidelines, and I think March 3 would be reasonable.
Any objection to that, Mr. Juliet? Okay, is morning or afternoon better for you, Mr. Dovich?
Depends on the weather. Afternoon would be better.
Okay. All right, we'll set all 5 of these files for a docket call on March 3rd at 1:40 in the afternoon. And if it helps you with any weather issues, although hopefully we'll be on the back end by then. Zoom appearances are authorized but not required. So if you wanted to Zoom in, we can put your client in a Zoom room and do it by video if you wish. If you want to come down, you are always welcome in the courtroom.
Your Honor, I think it'd be prudent if there was a plea taken that I'd be here.
Oh, that's my preference too, but it's
Yeah.
not a requirement.
Okay.
All right, anything further from the defense,
No,
from the people?
no, thank you.
All right, we'll see you then, Mr. Marishai. And we've got the prosecuting attorney, Ms. Goodrich. We've got Mr. Gilbert for the defense present. We're here for an arraignment and also a show cause. So on the arraignment, Mr. Gilbert, you had a chance to review the charging document?
Yes, Mr. Hanson and I have gone through the charging documents. He knows what he's been charged with and wishes to waive the reading.
All right, well, enter a plea of not guilty on the charge of assault with intent to do great bodily harm and reckless driving causing serious impairment. Is the forensic center referral requested?
It is not.
All right, and estimated length of trial?
I'm gonna leave this one up to the prosecutor.
I think one day.
Mr. Hanson, it's alleged that you're in contempt of court for positive drug tests while you've been on bond. You've got the right to have a hearing about those allegations where your contempt would need to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to the assistance of a lawyer and to present evidence in your own defense. If you are found to be in contempt, I could jail you for up to 93 days or fine you up to $7,500 for both. Also, if I believe you're not complying with the conditions of your bond, I can revoke that bond. Do you understand the rights that you have and the penalties that you could face? Mr. Gilbert, do you know he wishes to proceed about that?
Yes, we'd like to ask for a hearing at this time.
We'll schedule this for a docket call on February 10 at 2:40 in the afternoon. And we'll also schedule that for a status conference on the pending contempt or bond violation at the same time. But given the number of positive tests, I'd like to hear from counsel about whether I should continue or cancel Mr. Hanson's bond. Ms. Goodrich?
Your Honor, he had 2 prior violations in district court. It was a no contact violation on September 25th with a co-defendant, and then an increase in the THC creatinine ratio on November 3rd. So here we are again now with positive drug screens. So I would ask that the bond be revoked at this time.
Mr. Gilbert?
Your Honor, I point out that my client's adamant to me that he's not using. He was around some people that were using. I'd point out that the drug screens I saw did increase on the second drug screen, but now we're dropping. And I would ask that the court, if we continue to monitor or put him on a short leash where if they spike again, that his bond's automatically revoked. My hope is that, and my plan is that by the time we get to February 10th, that those numbers will have decreased off and I can put testimony on that it was a secondhand that made that increase. He did admit to using down in district court, but tells me that he hasn't used since. I'd also point out that I believe he's on a second interview for a very good job with Mueller Aerospace over in the Petoskey area. And I know they are very adamant about testing their employees for drugs. So if that's a continuing thing, that would be a job option that would not work out for him. So my request would be not to revoke bond at this time, but if there is an increase, that it be revoked at that time.
Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Hanson, this is a really serious crime. It's alleged that you've participated in where somebody could have been hurt or killed. And you seem to just blow off your bond conditions. I think I smell marijuana on you from here. I'm canceling your bond right now. be remanded to the custody sheriff till further report.